Hello, my powerful one. Now, you've heard many times before that in order to manifest the business success you desire, it's absolutely essential to stay detached in the process. It's essential to not look at the results and say, where are the results? Where is that business growth? It's essential to be at complete peace, to not micromanage how it happens and when it happens. Detachment is very important energetic ingredient for all spiritual entrepreneurs. But the question is how? How to put yourself in that state of complete detachment while you really, really, really want and desire that next level of business success. Well, that is what today's video is going to be about. I'm going to give you the three, if you like, principles or secrets, call them what you like, that will make this a lot easier for you. Because the good news is that detachment is a learnable skill. Yes, it's not normal to be detached while you're manifesting the next level of business, next level of everything. It's not normal. They don't teach us at school how to do that, but it's absolutely learnable for everyone. So what you want to do, how the detachment feels is, it's to be at complete peace when you observe that you don't have that which you intend yet. So let's say you set a powerful intention for manifesting your next level of business, doubling, tripling, quadrupling, 10 timing it, whatever it may look like. And you already activated that version of yourself, and you're aligning your choices, your perceptions, your even self-talk, your moves, what you do, you aligning everything with that. And from time to time, of course, you might be experiencing that, hold on, but it's not here yet. You attach. You might be want to managing the process, when it should happen, how it happens. You attach. And those two energies are just not going together. What you want to feel like is complete peace, while you're not observing yet that which you desire, but you know it's manifesting. So let's go to those three principles and secrets, how to get yourself and stay in that complete peace and detachment. So first and foremost, what is required for you to get into that energy of complete detachment is to stop making your intention source of your fulfillment. Instead, you want to use data in your intention and use them for your benefit. Let me explain. The root cause of all attachment is that we are making that which we desire, let's say it's that next level of business, the source of our fulfillment, the source of abundance you desire, the source of freedom you desire, the source of impact you desire to make, the source of pretty much everything, the source of fulfillment. So it feels something like this. When I have that book deal, then I will get that the world stage and respect I desire. Then I will have as many clients as I desire and the freedom I desire, the abundance I desire. So only when that happens physically, that you manifest the desire, then you can be free, abundant, have the respect, joy, etc., etc. And that is the root cause of all attachment, and in fact slowing down and stopping the entire creative manifesting process. So I want you to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, where am I doing that? Where am I making the manifestation of my desire the source of my fulfillment? You can ask yourself simply, what does my intention, whatever it might be, what does the manifestation of it mean to me? And offload honestly. And if it comes with, yes, it means I can be free, I can do this, I can be this or that, you're attaching there. You're attaching there. So we've got to stop making that intention of being the source of your fulfillment, and instead take data from your intention and use it for your advantage. What I mean by that, you see, your intention, that which you desire, carries a frequency of your true you, the next level of you. And it's a symbol. It's a symbol. So what you want to do instead is, let's say your intention is to have a New York Times bestselling book, because you believe, you were attaching to it, that when that happens, you will have a respect from your clients and everyone will know you, and you will have a freedom and you will have this and that. So instead, what you want to do is to use this data. What do you believe it will give you? If you imagine you already having it, and there are certain energies, so let's say that respect and freedom and abundance, let's say, and you want to use that data, that frequency that it carries, and use it to your advantage now. Meaning, let's say, if you attached respect to that intention, then you're going to take the energy of respect and embody it. Meaning, you simply ask yourself, how can I be that respect, that self-respect I desire today? Where can I respect myself more? You see, you're taking from that intention, that goal, to you. Where can I give myself more respect? Where can I, how can I respect myself so much more now, so I don't need to seek to gain that more respect through that book, best-selling book? Do you feel this? And you work with this idea. I'm not going more into guidance, but you work with this idea. Let's say the energy of that intention, the data, is freedom. So you believe when you have this book, or when you have the 5 times more successful spiritual business, you will finally have freedom you desire. But again, think about it. Freedom, abundance, respect, joy, all of that is energy. It's state of being. So again, you take that, say freedom in this instance, and you start working with it and bringing it into here and now. So how can I allow myself to be more free today? And where can I notice that freedom here and now? Why am I free here and now? Start nurturing that freedom within yourself. Start making choices that will give you more freedom. I use this example often because it's very, very common that we attach freedom to that which we want, and then we're attached that I cannot be free, fully free, until I have that, which is, excuse my language, absolute bullshit. But that's what our ego minds do. That's what our little human does. So start noticing the freedom, why you're free now, how you can nurture that energy of freedom within yourself now. So you go to your fridge, you have more than one food to choose from. That's freedom. You go to your closet, you have more than one piece of clothes you can put on. That's freedom. You're watching this now, but it's your choice. It's your freedom. You chose to watch it now. You could do many, many other things. That's freedom. In any moment, if we just care to acknowledge, we're completely free. Freedom. So you see, when you start nurturing this freedom, using this sense of freedom, noticing what is in your current business, current life, without having one more client, without having that book deal, without that you are freedom now, you're in complete state of detachment. And therefore, that intention can reflect on that mirror of physical reality so much more easily, because you become energetic match to it. You become freedom now, you see? And you do this with any underlying frequency and energy that intention of yours carries. Yes? So I'll repeat this principle to achieve complete detachment and therefore become a clear vessel of your intentions. Is number 1, stop making your intentions a source of your fulfillment. Instead, take data from your intention and use it to your advantage to essentially embody that which you seek to become. Okay? Principle number 2, you want to continue to disconnect from your ego mind, little human, and connect to your divinity. And I've been going on and on about it because the only reason why you attach is because you're looking at circumstances, temporary experiences created by your ego mind identity, by your little human, and thinking, oh, that's me. I have this much money on my account right now. That means I'm this much abundant. I have this many clients, that means I'm this worthy as a change maker. I have this, that means that. That's ego mind, that's little human, looking at the circumstances and taking feedback from it and making a story what it means. So you want to continue disconnect from it. Literally close your eyes, close your ears, close temporarily your physical senses and connect with your divinity, with your true essence, with the source of all that you desire, which is that I am limitlessly powerful, I am limitless freedom, I am an entire creative universal force flowing through me. It's inside of you. It's the energy of that. And I'm not going into more detail because I've been talking about this a lot. And in fact, what I'm going to link here is my favorite 5 abundance mantras that for me connect me immediately to my divinity, to that source of all that you desire, to your true nature, to your inner self, rather than identifying yourself with the outer mind, with the physical mind, with the little human, ego mind identity. And you want to continue doing this. Let's not compartmentalize this. I wanted to make sure I pronounce this correctly. Let's not compartmentalize this as just evening routine or morning routine. Okay, I am the entire creative universal force flowing through me right now. I am the limitlessness of joy and abundance and all there is breathing through me. Let's not compartmentalize this for just morning or evening. You want to start extending this into more and more of your day. Because when you're in that energy, you're detached. You're detached. You're at peace because you enter that which you are. You're connected with that which you truly are. So that intentions of yours, in that moment or in those prolonged periods of time, are rushing to you at its full speed. That's where the manifestation is on super accelerated manifestation, as quick as it can be. So use this and extend this energy into more and more of your day, into your even mundane tasks, into writing emails, into going to meetings, into cooking dinner. You can cook that dinner as unaware, being in your little human identity, or you can do that everyday task or whatever it might be, connected to your divinity. So keep extending this because that's when you're completely detached and are magnificent manifester at that moment. Entire universe is literally rushing to give you what you desire. And number 3, what you want to do is to remove any form of attachment from your experience, is to learn to neutralize the feeling, to feel complete peace anytime you come into contact with the current results while that which you intend is rushing through you. So when you look, let's say you intend again to have your business, to increase your sales revenues, let's say 5 times over. But what you observe is just your normal, whatever it might be. So you look at it and you see your little human default will be, oh, but where is it? Oh, it's still not what I want. Oh, maybe it's not working. Blah, 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 blah. But remember, circumstances do not matter. They don't materialize into matter. It's your state of being that matters. So you want to learn, and it's again a learnable skill, to when you look, whatever you see, stay neutral, stay detached. To help you with this, I'm going to give you perhaps at least one metaphor. So when you activate a new version of you, new configuration of the universe, you activate your intention. You decide, so to speak. The sales revenues are going 5 times up. Okay. In the meantime, while you fully accept that you are dead already, because that's really the process of manifestation, in that process of manifestation, you'll be observing the past, the old. So when you look at, in the meantime, when you look at that old, or maybe again and again, all that you're going to say is, thank you. I'm looking at the past, at the echo of yesterday or whenever of my past. I thank you, I receive you, and I'm excited that this is turning into what you chose. Remember, you're always looking at the past. Circumstances are always a past, reflection of a past. Yes? Now, visual metaphor, I mean, there can be various wonderful visual metaphors for this, but one I've heard recently, and it's so good, is basically with your activation of new, with your decision for new, it's almost there, you start uploading a picture of that reality, physical reality. But when you start uploading the picture, there's uploading process, right? And it's going to like 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. Well, at what point does the picture become truly visible? At what point does it become truly visible? At 100%, right? Not before. It becomes truly visible at only 100%. So while it's uploading, of course, you're going to be looking at the old picture, whatever it might be. Here, you just tell yourself, my new reality is uploading, so to speak. And I appreciate this. It's a past. Thank you. And my new reality is uploading. What you don't want to do, and this is just, again, such a strong feature of a little human, is you take that temporary results or whatever manifestations as a sign you're intending, you're manifesting, your whatever works. That's BS. Yes? So keep going to who you truly are. When you observe, say, thank you, I'm looking at the past. I'm grateful, I receive you, and I'm looking forward to the new picture dropping in, being fully uploaded. That's it. So practice this. You may find different ways. And lastly, I've been called to actually give you one practical example from my own business and life when I did all these 3 principles totally unconsciously for perhaps the first time. Because you can achieve this state of complete detachment in various days, as long as it means that you stop making your desire, your manifestation, a source of your fulfillment, as long as it means that you stop attaching or identifying with your inner self and stop identifying with your outer self, with your little human, and start identifying with your original essence, with your divinity, and as long as you are reacting in a neutral way to temporary circumstances. So the first time I did this unconsciously, completely unconsciously, was some years back when I was completely broke. I was going through that 2-year period of absolute struggle after the loss of my first business, and I really deeply desired more financial abundance, more clients, more everything, but I was broke AF. At one point, when I started to work more with the energetics of money, I started to literally play a game with myself. And that was that I won 180 million lottery. I just started to imagine, because my physical reality was quite dire in terms of the money and clients. Every time I looked, it was like, oh, very attached. So I just imagined, or I decided that, you know what, I won 180 million. As I was imagining it, first few days I remember that I was feeling a great sense of relief, but I was playing this really, really intensely, this game. I just kept imagining, like, this is what I would do as the first thing. Who would I tell? How would I pick up? How it would flow into my account? What I would do with that money? What would be the first thing? What would be the second thing? And I played this over a period of days and days, To the point, I kid you not, that I walked into some shop, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember the situation that I walked into a shop and I literally was about to buy something that I didn't have money for physically. But I was so convinced inside that I'm insanely rich. I have more money than I can imagine. So, what happened after that line between what is and what I desired, what I picked here, maybe not most elegant, I won 180 million. That wasn't very elegant. Still, it got me into that identity of I'm insanely rich, insanely abundant. And that line between what is and what is was getting very, very thin between what I imagined and what was real, so to speak. And that's a great sign, by the way. That's a great sign because it means that that intended version of you, that state is really overtaking the old version of you and everything that comes with it. That realities are merging, so to speak. And I know that in a very short period of time, through literally that game, and sure, I did other things as well, of course, but that game immensely helped me to create incredible momentum in my business. Look, I didn't immediately become a millionaire out of that, but for me back then, that was almost like a miracle. The clients started to come and money started to flow more and more into my experience because I was so in that identity and connection that who I am. So I didn't do this consciously, as in I knew these principles for detachment. I understood the mechanics of manifestation really, really well. However, it still allowed me to really stop making that intention as the source because I became it. I became that intention. I convinced myself it is. It is. I'm literally insanely rich. So it got me into the divine nature because your divine nature is insane abundance. So it got me into that. And I lost a track of physical reality. Like I didn't care, so to speak. So I was completely detached from when I was looking because over here it was so much more pleasant. And naturally then I became much more clear vessel of that manifestation, of that essence. So that's why the clients started to dropping, money started to dropping, etc., because I was in the state of being that was limitless abundance, you see? So I wanted to share that with you in case it becomes helpful. You can achieve it in various ways, but those principles still stay. And it's a learnable skill. You want to be in absolute peace while you don't have that picture fully uploaded, and you want to be completely connected with your divinity. Okay? Let me know in what ways this was useful, what you're taking out of this. I wish you the most magnificent rest of this week, and here is to your full manifestation. Until next time, bye-bye.